I made a video about 5 months ago about how I overcame gaming burnout. Now, at the time I made that video, I kind of refound my passion for gaming, and a lot of that is still very true. I'm at a place now where I can actually play Apex Legends online. I know it's not the best time for it, considering all the community's chatter around the security and integrity of the game. But I'm not just going into the firing range and just spending hours listening to music as well. I'm actually participating and playing the game. A lot of that comes down to just mindsets in general, I think. If you're a gamer, you understand, things like SBMM, or you might be not playing so well, or you playing really well that they put you with less talented teammates. It's frustrating sometimes to play multiplayer games online. And I found that stepping away for a bit and actually living life kind of got me to a place where I could even just pick up a game. Going off and playing solo for a bit and doing little things like that, it was really beneficial. I keep looking at the stats for that video and all the comments that are associated with it, and I'm noticing that people are kind of using my experiences as kind of a guide, or like a concrete or like gospel kind of thing. And I just want to mention, in that video I did say, you got to find what works for you. What worked for me might not work for you. You've got to approach it that way. Because look, at the end of the day, I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm not some life guru that can give you all the answers. You got to discover this stuff yourself. I'm just spouting off what works for me. Just a quick pause for a second. I really appreciate the support on that video. It's one of my better performing videos. For a channel like myself, man, that means the world. Like, it really, really does. Just to see that people are engaging with it and, sharing it and that sort of thing. That's bloody tops. I love that. I love that a lot. But in the last 5 months since I've made that video, I've kind of reassessed where I wanted to go with this channel. I was kind of undecided for a bit. And I think the best approach is, look, a lot of people are here for video games, which is cool. I've kind of rediscovered that love for video games again. But I don't want to make it the whole focus of my channel. I don't want it just to be purely a Halo channel or an Apex channel or anything like that. That's why with the video I did about when things change, I used footage from Back to the Future. Back to the Future is my favorite movie and I love the games. And I've noticed recently with my channel, I've been kind of dabbling too much in the negative side. And, I want to focus on the positives too. Because sometimes you go through pockets of time where you kind of like, man, this sucks. And then you come out of it, you learn how to deal with it. It's very unpredictable, very volatile. I've found that a lot of the learnings that I was talking about in previous videos as well have helped me get to a point now where I'm kind of content with life. There's a quote from Josh Radnor. I can't remember the exact quote, but the crux of what he was saying was, people kind of chase happiness like a drug, and it's not that way. Being content is a lot better because it's smooth sailing. And I feel like I'm kind of at that point, or I'm about to be at that point. Things don't always suck, and you kind of just have to sit back sometimes and assess life. You can't react emotionally all the time to things because that's not always helpful. But being real and being true is 100% the approach. Caring about your mental health, caring about your responsibilities, caring about those around you. That's the important stuff in life. That's what I value in life. Like I've said in a previous video, I'm never going to tell you how old I am. I'm never going to tell you anything about me. But they're the things I value. They're the things that I think are important. Other people's views could be different as well. I kind of have respect for other people's views. I might not agree with them, and you might not agree with mine sometimes or at all. But I think hearing other people's point of view is just as important as well in this world. Because that's what doesn't happen so much anymore. Everyone wants to shut everyone down, doesn't want to hear the opposite side. You see it in all aspects of life, and we need that discussion. We need open discussion to progress, because if we stifle each other with conversation, we'll never progress and we'll just remain in this swamp. But also on the same token, I'm going to reaffirm this for the last time, I think. Take what I say with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, you don't know me. I don't know you. We have to make judgment calls to protect ourselves. Often people get misled by people and they whisper sweet nothings in their ears, and then later down the track, they get burnt. And I understand that from past experiences. So you got to be cautious in life, but not too cautious. You know what I mean? You can't go around life having your walls up all the time. Sometimes they have to come down and let the right people in. Be honest, be real, be true. I just want to quickly share that I've got some ideas that I think might be pretty good, hopefully. But I've been brainstorming a couple of ideas that I think might be alright, you know? We'll see how it goes. And if they're not, they're not, you know? Who's to say? You know, this content creation game, YouTube and all that it's a bit of a roll of the dice sometimes. But that's alright. I bloody love making these videos. It gives me an outlet to kind of just be creative, because that's what I love doing. So what's coming up in the future? Can't tell you. You'll have to stay tuned and find out. All you'll have to know is I've got a new lease on life and I'm bloody inspired just to bring these videos out and connect with you guys. So, for now, you have yourself a good day, right? Look alive, you're on in 5. Later, guys.